here's a tweet. Number 1, I'm passionate about the issues and fighting authoritarianism in all of its forms. Number 2, I get most of my news and information through social media. Number 3, social media companies are privately owned and can apply censorship measures to whoever they want for any reason. Got it. So this is sort of commenting on people that say that they're for free speech and yet they argue for censorship. And I say, you know, that's a restrictive interpretation of free speech. Why would you restrict free speech and say you're for free speech? Yeah, you might agree with the general concept, but you're drawing a line in that creates this Overton window. It's like it's all very subjective, but we have a small window of disagreement now. You know, just certain types of things shouldn't be censored. And then they're trying to expand it with this authoritarianism. And it turns out that that's not the way to kill hate speech. You don't try to stomp it out because it has to go somewhere. It's not like a fire. It doesn't just go away. They get driven underground and they consolidate and they feel validated because they're being oppressed. You know, they should be allowed to speak. The hate speech speakers should be allowed to speak. And by their very words, be discredited by others, by their peers. They should be peer reviewed. And then those peer reviews should be peer reviewed. It's peer reviews all the way up, as it would be turtles all the way down. That's good science. That's good science. It really is. That's the way to go. But these people, they say, I'm passionate about the issues. I am passionate about fighting authoritarianism in all of its forms. All of its forms. All of its forms. Stop evil Trump. Orange man bad. Strong man figures in the globe bad. Okay? And then they get most of their information through social media, which is heavily, heavily regulated and controlled and filtered by these social media companies, and the money is with the large, the already established corporations. It's a finger on the scale. Look what happens. Look what's happening to YouTube. I mean, you probably won't see this video for a while, because any search you do, you get a bunch of corporate, larger content providers at the top. It's like they're trying to transfer cable TV to YouTube, and at this point in time, relatively succeeding. So is that what you want, guys? Like, do you want the independent, content creators and the mollusk media and all these other, the middle media, all these forms? Do you want them to have to leave and go to a competitor? I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the best idea, but I'm not the CEO of Google or Alphabet or YouTube, so I can't, I can just make videos and hopefully you see them and you don't fuck this up. Yeah. Don't be the good censor. Don't be a censor at all. Allow the internet to largely be the modern public square. That's why we need an Internet Bill of Rights. So these people say this. This is the argument you'll get when you go up against somebody that says, I'm for free speech, but I want to censor people. There are certain things that need to be censored. libel, slander, defamation, credible threats, illegal pornography, a few other things, direct harm, fire in a crowded theater. Of course. Of course. That makes the most sense for those things. But we're not talking about those things. We're talking about sentences that two individuals can look at, and one of them gets the irony and the satire and the tone, and the other just doesn't. And this isn't anything that's specific to any political party or political group or ideology or philosophy. This is human nature. We're all going to look at it differently. And yeah, I mean, sometimes I say don't censor it, and someone else gives a judgment call and they say, yeah, we're going to censor it. Or we should censor it. Hey, I mean, that's, if they're the one in control, they can do what they want, I guess. Because social media companies are privately owned. Yes, they still operate in the space between publisher and platform. Because given that, it's considered a free speech, First Amendment protected zone, the president's tweets, the government's tweets, this is a utility. It should be, like Kim Iverson was saying the other day, should be a utility. So, okay. But these people will say they're privately owned so they can do what they want. They can conform to what Disney wants. I'm like, sister, brother, sister. My brain had to reboot. It's still loading. I don't care what Disney wants. I don't care what Disney wants. Oh boy. I won't say the words, but you know what I'm thinking. Because mind reading for this moment, while you're watching this video, is possible.